My minimalism journey started at the beginning of 2016 when I was pregnant with my firstborn. At the time, my ex-husband and I were living in a 2-story rental that was way too big for the both of us, and we just had accumulated way too much stuff. It was just getting really hard to keep up on. I was working full-time up until I think about 37 weeks, and then we had decided I was going to be a stay-at-home mom and just do some freelancing because economically it just didn't make any sense to have to pay someone probably more than what I was making. But I digress. One of the reasons that I was so drawn to minimalism is because I was taking care of all of the housework by myself while pregnant, working a full-time job, and I knew that nothing was going to change when a baby was in the picture other than I was just going to be taking care of the baby and taking care of all the housework. About 3 months into being pregnant, we decided we needed to buy a house because my landlords at the time, we weren't sure if they were going to let me have a home birth because their daughter-in-law was trying to tell me that I couldn't, even though she wasn't my landlord. I decided I was not taking all of this stuff and all of these bad habits into my brand new home that I was going to purchase. Binge read the book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, which is now on Netflix. However, the book is way, way better than the show, so I would go listen or read the book if you have a chance. And as you know from the Netflix series, the whole premise of her theory is do things spark joy. And you better believe there was a lot of stuff in my house that did not spark any joy. So I literally took the does it spark joy approach to every single thing in my house, and I ended actually moving with a lot of stuff that I still ended up getting rid of because I wasn't done with the book before we moved. I had already started packing. And of course, my minimalism journey only continued after I gave birth to my son. I kid you not, I ate extremely healthy when I was pregnant with my son. Gluten-free, paleo, everything. I still managed to gain like 60 pounds. I didn't have any morning sickness, so I always wondered how much of that attributed to my weight gain. But anyway, I gained 60 pounds, and so I ended up getting rid of a ton of my clothes, thinking I was never gonna fit back into anything. So that helped thin through things pretty quick. And then as the years progressed, I just realized how much happier I was and everyone around me, and the main reason was combo of I just had way less stuff. I think that was how I was able to like stick around my marriage for so long, is because my atmosphere that I had created, my like homeostasis of my life was good. Studies have actually been done that the cortisol levels in women spike up when they see clutter, and it does not affect men at all.